house was dark except the kitchen. A red light glowed beside the dial. Rain kept slipping down the window as music filled the room a while. Then came the song we used to dance to, soft as smoke beneath the moon. Before the singer reached the chorus, I was 22 with you. The clock moved on, the night stayed blue. One old refrain brought me back to you. The song after two came drifting through, one familiar melody made the whole night new. The song after two, soft and low and true, before the morning found the room. I was young with you. The second verse became that summer when streetlights trembled in the rain. Your coat was hanging by the doorway, my hand was resting in your hand. No photograph could hold it clearer, no written word could feel so near. The singer held the final note, and you were standing here. The signal swayed, the shadows moved, one fading line still carried you. The song after two came drifting through, every quiet turn of phrase opened up the blue. The song after two faded with the moon. When the morning touched the glass, I was still with you. The station changed, the memory stayed.
The curtains barely moved at midnight. The rain had left the avenue. I turned the dial between two stations and heard a voice I almost knew. A little red light crossed my fingers, then rested softly on the wall. The room was quiet until that moment. Then years began to fall, the signal clear. The music rose, that little light was all that glowed. Red dial light burning through the blue. Every song that found a room turned a little more to you. Red dial light, steady through the night, while the whole white city slept. You came sweetest summer rhythm, the kind we heard behind the store. You waited underneath the awning while warm rain touched the road. I saw the color of your umbrella, the silver buckle on your shoe. The singer never spoke your name, but every line was you. The hour grew late, the window shone, that little light kept holding on. Red dial light burning through the blue, every song that crossed the night left another trace of you. Red dial light fading with the sky. When the first train crossed the bridge, your shadow passed me by. The music stopped, the red stayed on.
The announcer spoke beneath the music, while rain moved softly down the glass. He named the town beside the ocean, where you and I had spent that year. Clouds by morning, clearing later, a western wind across the bay. Such ordinary words at midnight brought the whole coast back again. Weather from the coast, rain before the light, wind along the harbor road, clearing by the night. Weather from the coast, soft across the room, somewhere underneath that sky. I still walk with you. I saw the bakery near the station, its striped awning in the rain. Your blue coat waited by the doorway, your fingers warmed around my hand. We used to listen for the forecast before we chose which road to take. You always smiled when storms were coming, as though the clouds were ours to chase. Weather from the coast, rain before the light, wind along the harbor road, clearing by the night. Weather from the coast, drifting through the blue, every time they name that town, the rain comes back with you. Perhaps the morning found you there, beneath that changing sky. Perhaps you heard the same report and let the moment pass you by. Weather from the coast, sunlight after rain, wind along the harbor road calling out your name, weather from the coast fading soft and slow, somewhere underneath that sky you still lead me home.
A voice between the static called softly through the night. It sounded just enough like you to make me turn the light. I leaned across the kitchen table, my fingers resting on the dial. The signal slipped through distant cities, then settled clearly for a while. A woman read a midnight letter in that slow and careful way. She paused before the final sentence, the way you said my name. A voice between the static came floating through the blue. Not every word was clear to me, but every breath was you. A voice between the static held midnight in its hands. For one brief song, the years between us felt no wider than the room. I saw the stairs outside your doorway, the chipped green paint, the iron rail. You stood there with your hair still drying, sorting letters from the mail. You told me voices never vanish, they only travel out of sight. Then someone changed the frequency, and you were gone into the night. A voice between the static came floating through the blue. Not every word belonged to us, but every breath felt true. A voice between the static faded somewhere out of sight. I never heard that voice again, but listened until light.
post unfolded someone's letter, while headlights crossed the ceiling slow. A woman wrote from somewhere northward, where August nights were turning cold. She asked him for an old love song they played before her husband sailed. Then came the final line she'd written, and suddenly the room stood still. For someone far away, who may be listening tonight, here is the song you used to love, still traveling through the night. I opened up the kitchen drawer and found the card I never sent. Your street was crossed out twice in pencil, the corner softened where it bent. I once had planned to call the station and send an old refrain to you, but when the announcer asked for names, I lost the words I thought I knew. For someone far away, who may be listening tonight, here is the song I kept too long, still searching for your light. No matter where the signal ends, or what the years may do, the song I never sent that night is still on its way to you.
The rain arrives sometime past midnight, small silver footsteps on the roof. It touched the wire above the chimney and bent the singer's voice in two. The melody would fade, then find me as headlights wandered down the wall, and in the space between the signals, I heard that summer after all. The curtains moved, the room turned blue, the rain kept time with thoughts of you. Shining on the wire, every drop became a note, and every note climbed higher. Rain on the antenna, soft across the night, through the broken melody, your laughter came alive. the avenue. You held a little pocket radio inside your coat to keep it dry. The station disappeared in thunder, but you kept singing every line. Your wet hair curled against your collar, your fingers folded into mine. Rain on the antenna, shining on the wire. Every drop became a note, and every note climbed higher. Rain on the antenna, fading with the light. Though the morning cleared the rooftops, you stayed inside the rain.
I found the old set in the cupboard. It's silver handled, dull with age. Behind it, written faint in pencil, was one small number on the case. We used to meet there after midnight, each listening from a different room. You said when this song comes around, I'll know you're listening too. Midnight frequency, turn the dial to me. Through the sleeping streets and walls, we met invisibly. Midnight frequency, low and warm and clear. Every time that number shines, I feel you drawing near. One night the station played our favorite just before the signal fell. I waited through the closing message, but never heard from you again. The years replaced the shops and houses. The tower vanished from the hill. Yet when I turned that dusty dial, my hand remembered where to stop. No map could find that old transmission, no tower sends it anymore. But somewhere past the sleeping city, I hear you as before. Midnight frequency, turn the dial to me. Through the years and changing skies, we meet invisibly. Midnight frequency, fading soft and slow. Though the station left the Your song still leads me home.
The hour was leaning close to morning. The traffic report had begun. He spoke of rain along the highway, then named the town where you had gone. I nearly missed the next few sentences. My hand went still beside the cup. Just two familiar syllables, and every sleeping year woke up. The music waited underneath his voice. I heard your city and had no choice. The DJ said your town, and the room began to turn. Every road I left behind came back around the words. The DJ said your town softly before dawn. He never knew that one small name could bring a whole life on. I saw the bus that took you northward, your suitcase resting by your knee. You drew a circle on the window and wrote the first initial of me. You promised that the distance would be only for a little while, but seasons gathered on the timetable, and silence traveled mile by mile. The forecast ended, the next song played, but in that moment, your town remained. The DJ said your town, and the night became a road. Every mile between us carried something I still know. The DJ said your town just before the morning came. He moved on to another song, but I stayed with your name. The kitchen light was still left burning, a yellow circle on the floor. The rest of town had closed its windows, but I was wide awake once more. A quiet song came through the speaker, kind you hummed while making tea. I reached for 2 cups without thinking, then placed one back beside the sink. Kitchen light at 3, shining where you used to be. Song, one empty cup, and summer came to me. We spent our last July together, with peaches cooling by the stove. You danced between the chairs and table, barefoot in your summer clothes. The screen door carried in the night air, the curtains lifted with the breeze. You turned the little speaker louder and pulled me laughing to my feet. The song moved on, the water boiled for one small minute. The years grew mild. Kitchen light at 3, shining where you used to be. One old song, one empty cup, and summer came to me. Kitchen light at 3, fading into morning blue. Before I turned the light away, I danced one step with you.
The host said morning was approaching, then placed one final record on. The piano crossed the quiet kitchen, soft and clear before the dawn. I knew the tune within a heartbeat, though years had changed the words somehow. It was the song we heard together on our last long drive from town. One song before dawn, one road beneath the sky. Your head was resting near my shoulder as the sleeping fields went by. One song before dawn, still turning soft and slow, before the morning found our names. We had nowhere else to go. The highway signs were pale and empty, the dashboard glowing faded green. You traced a circle on the window where the early light could be seen. We never spoke about tomorrow. The night felt wide enough to stay. Then sunrise reached across the mirror, and you turned your face away. I never heard that song the same way after we said goodbye. It always ends a little too soon, just as darkness leaves the sky. One song before dawn, one road beneath the sky. Your head was resting near my shoulder as the sleeping fields went by. One song before dawn, still warm though years have gone. Whenever that last record plays, I drive with you till dawn. The bedroom door was open slightly. A narrow light lay on the floor. The late show drifted from the kitchen, then softened somewhere down the hall. My mother stood beside the ironing, her sleeves rolled halfway to her arms. She hummed beneath the fading signal while summer rain cooled all the rooms. Static in the hallway, soft beneath the song, I would lie awake and listen until the night moved on. Static in the hallway, warm behind the wall. I never knew those quiet sounds would be the ones I missed it all. My father slept beside the window, his glasses folded on a book. The ceiling fan moved through the shadows. The old clock trembled where it stood. A distant singer held a high note, then disappeared beneath the rain. My mother turned the volume lower and softly called my name. Static in the hallway, soft beneath the song, I would lie awake and listen until the night moved on. Static in the hallway, floating through the blue. Every room inside that house still sounds a little like you. Tonight the same weak station found me in a house they never knew. The hallway here is clean and silent. The walls are painted something new. I turned the little speaker higher and let the broken signal roam. For one brief moment down the passage, I heard my mother humming home. Static in the hallway, carry me back home.
station weekend near the morning. It's music folding into air. A distant voice kept losing pieces, then found the room again somewhere. I held the dial between my fingers, afraid to move it either way. The softer that the singer sounded, the closer came that final day. The signal fell, then rose once more, just like your footsteps near the door. When the signal faded, I heard you most of all. In every broken word and note, your shadow crossed the wall. When the signal faded, soft beneath the blue, the less the music reached the room, the more it sounded like you. You left before the summer ended, one suitcase waiting by the stairs. The taxi lights move through the curtains, I watch them vanish in the rain. You said the distance would be temporary, that every road could turn around. But years went quiet like a station, slowly disappearing from the dial. When the signal faded, I heard you most of all. In every broken word and note, your shadow crossed the wall. When the signal faded, morning entered through. The song was nearly gone from me, but not the sound of you.
The host announced an older record, then lowered softly out of sight. A faint piano filled the kitchen and turned the window into night. We bought that album one September from a shop beside the square. You held the sleeve against your jacket, as though the singer knew us there. The record they played turned slowly through the blue. Every worn and quiet line still sounded new with you. The record they played brought back that little room, 2 chairs beside a borrowed player, 1 lamp against the gloom. We counted coins across the counter and walked home underneath the rain. The paper bag grew dark with water, but we were laughing all the way. We played the first side twice that evening, then let the second spin till dawn. You traced the names along the cover and sang the words you had heard wrong. The shop is gone, the street is wider, the record bears a silver line, but when that opening piano rises, your hand is resting next to mine. The record they played turned slowly through the blue. Every scratch between the notes still opened up to you. The record they played kept circling through the room, though all the years moved on ahead. That night still turns with you.
Final song was barely ending. Its last piano crossed the room. The sky behind the kitchen window was turning from black into blue. I still could see that summer evening, your suitcase open on the bed. Then suddenly a brighter voice began to read the morning news. When the morning news came on, the night we shared was gone. Weather, traffic, names and numbers carried daylight in. When the morning news came on, your shadow left the wall. The world returned in ordinary words, as though you'd never come at all. A train was laid along the northern line. Rain was falling near the coast. A minister was due to speak at 9. The market figures rose. I listened while the kettle trembled, then watched the first bus cross the square. The room grew clear with every headline, but your perfume lingered there. The night had given back your face. The morning took it slow. Between the final song and daylight, I almost let you go. but I still carried you.
Window slowly filled with morning. The rooftops gathered into view. The host spoke softly through the final song, then thanked the one still listening. An empty cup stood by the speaker. The red dial faded in the light. I thought of all the rooms you entered, while music carried me tonight. Until the radio sleeps, stay with me a while. Through every song and broken signal, I could almost see your smile. Until the radio sleeps, let the old songs play. I do not have to lose you just because the night gives way. I heard the coast, the rain, the highway, the kitchen where we used to dance. I heard my mother in the hallway, and young love asking for one chance. Each voice became another doorway. Each melody returned a year. But morning did not steal those moments. It only made them clear. Some memories need no answer, no final word or last goodbye. They rest inside a quiet song and wake when night is passing by. Until the radio sleeps, stay with me a while. Through every song and broken signal, I can still remember your smile. Until the radio sleeps, let the morning find its way. I will carry what was beautiful into the coming light. The house was dark except the kitchen. red light glowed beside the dial. Rain kept slipping down the window as music filled the room a while. Then came the song we used to dance to, soft as smoke beneath the moon. Before the singer reached the chorus, I was 22 with you. The clock moved on, the night stayed blue. One old refrain brought me back to you. The song after two came drifting through, one familiar melody made the whole night new. The song after two, soft and low and true, before the morning found the room. I was young with you. The second verse became that summer when streetlights trembled in the rain. Your coat was hanging by the doorway, my hand was resting in your hand. No photograph could hold it clearer, no written word could feel so near. The singer held the final note, and you were standing here. The signal swayed, the shadows moved, one fading line still carried you. The song after two came drifting through, every quiet turn of phrase opened up the blue. The song after two faded with the moon. When the morning touched the glass, I was still with you. The station changed, the memory stayed.
The curtains barely moved at midnight. The rain had left the avenue. I turned the dial between two stations and heard a voice I almost knew. A little red light crossed my fingers, then rested softly on the wall. The room was quiet until that moment. Then years began to fall, the signal clear. The music rose, that little light was all that glowed. Red dial light burning through the blue. Every song that found a room turned a little more to you. Red dial light steady through the night, while the whole white city slept. You came back into sight. while warm rain touched the road. I saw the color of your umbrella, the silver buckle on your shoe. The singer never spoke your name, but every line was you. The hour grew late, the window shone, that little light kept holding on. Red dial light burning through the blue, every song that crossed the night left another trace of you. Red dial light fading with the sky. When the first train crossed the bridge, your shadow passed me by. The music stopped, the red stayed on.
The announcer spoke beneath the music, while rain moved softly down the glass. He named the town beside the ocean, where you and I had spent that year. Clouds by morning, clearing later, a western wind across the bay. Such ordinary words at midnight brought the whole coast back again. Weather from the coast, rain before the light, wind along the harbor road, clearing by tonight. Weather from the coast, soft across the room, somewhere underneath that sky, I still walk with you. I saw the bakery near the station, its striped awning in the rain. Your blue coat waited by the doorway, your fingers warmed around my hand. We used to listen for the forecast before we chose which road to take. You always smiled when storms were coming, as though the clouds were ours to chase. Weather from the coast, rain before the light, wind along the harbor road, clearing by tonight. Weather from the coast, drifting through the blue, every time they name that town, the rain comes back with you. Perhaps the morning found you there, beneath that changing sky. Perhaps you heard the same report and let the moment pass you by. Weather from the coast, sunlight after rain, wind along the harbor road, calling out your name. Whether from the coast, fading soft and slow, somewhere underneath that sky, you still lead me home.
A voice between the static called softly through the night. It sounded just enough like you to make me turn the light. I leaned across the kitchen table, my fingers resting on the dial. The signal slipped through distant cities, then settled clearly for a while. A woman read a midnight letter in that slow and careful way. She paused before the final sentence, the way you said my name. A voice between the static came floating through the blue. Not every word was clear to me, but every breath was you. A voice between the static held midnight in its hands. For one brief song, the years between us felt no wider than the room. I saw the stairs outside your doorway, the chipped green paint, the iron rail. You stood there with your hair still drying, sorting letters from the mail. You told me voices never vanish, they only travel out of sight. Then someone changed the frequency, and you were gone into the night. A voice between the static came floating through the blue. Not every word belonged to us, but every breath felt true. A voice between the static faded somewhere out of sight. I never heard that voice again, but listened until light.
Host unfolded unfolded someone's letter, while headlights crossed the ceiling slow. A woman wrote from somewhere northward, where August nights were turning cold. She asked him for an old love song they played before her husband sailed. Then came the final line she'd written, and suddenly the room stood still. For someone far away, who may be listening tonight, here is the song you used to love, still traveling through the night. I opened up the kitchen drawer and found the card I never sent. Your street was crossed out twice in pencil, the corner softened where it bent. I once had planned to call the station and send an old refrain to you, but when the announcer asked for names, I lost the words I thought I knew. For someone far away, who may be listening tonight, here is the song I kept too long, still searching for your light. No matter where the signal ends, or what the years may do, the song I never sent that night is still on its way to you.
The rain arrives sometime past midnight, small silver footsteps on the roof. It touched the wire above the chimney and bent the singer's voice in two. The melody would fade, then find me as headlights wandered down the wall, and in the space between the signals, I heard that summer after all. The curtains moved, the room turned blue, the rain kept time with thoughts of you. Shining on the wire, every drop became a note, and every note climbed higher. Rain on the antenna, soft across the night, through the broken melody, your laughter came alive. while water crossed the avenue. You held a little pocket radio inside your coat to keep it dry. The station disappeared in thunder, but you kept singing every line. Your wet hair curled against your collar, your fingers folded into mine. Rain on the antenna, shining on the wire. Every drop became a note, and every note climbed higher. Rain on the antenna, fading with the light. Though the morning cleared the rooftops, you stayed inside the rain.
I found the old set in the cupboard. It's silver handled, dull with age. Behind it, written faint in pencil, was one small number on the case. We used to meet there after midnight, each listening from a different room. You said when this song comes around, I'll know you're listening too. Midnight frequency, turn the dial to me. Through the sleeping streets and walls, we met invisibly. Midnight frequency, low and warm and clear. Every time that number shines, I feel you drawing near. One night the station played our favorite just before the signal fell. I waited through the closing message, but never heard from you again. The years replaced the shops and houses. The tower vanished from the hill. Yet when I turned that dusty dial, my hand remembered where to stop. No map could find that old transmission, no tower sends it anymore. But somewhere past the sleeping city, I hear you as before. Midnight frequency, turn the dial to me. Through the years and changing skies, we meet invisibly. Midnight frequency, devastation left the air. Your song still leads me home.
The hour was leaning close to morning. The traffic report had begun. He spoke of rain along the highway, then named the town where you had gone. I nearly missed the next few sentences. My hand went still beside the cup. Just two familiar syllables, and every sleeping year woke up. The music waited underneath his voice. I heard your city and had no choice. The DJ said your town, and the room began to turn. Every road I left behind came back around the words. The DJ said your town softly before dawn. He never knew that one small name could bring a whole life on. I saw the bus that took you northward, your suitcase resting by your knee. You drew a circle on the window and wrote the first initial of me. You promised that the distance would be only for a little while, but seasons gathered on the timetable, and silence traveled mile by mile. The forecast ended, the next song played, but in that moment, your town remained. The DJ said your town, and the night became a road. Every mile between us carried something I still know. The DJ said your town just before the morning came. He moved on to another song, but I stayed with your name. The kitchen light was still left burning, a yellow circle on the floor. The rest of town had closed its windows, but I was wide awake once more. A quiet song came through the speaker, kind you hummed while making tea. I reached for 2 cups without thinking, then placed one back beside the sink. Kitchen light at 3, shining where you used to be. One old song, one came to me. Kitchen light at 3, warm against the blue, while the whole house streamed away. I sat a while with you. We spent our last July together, with peaches cooling by the stove. You danced between the chairs and table, barefoot in your summer clothes. The screen door carried in the night air, the curtains lifted with the breeze. You turned the little speaker louder and pulled me laughing to my feet. The song moved on, the water boiled for one small minute. The years grew mild. Kitchen light at 3, shining where you used to be. One old song, one empty cup, and summer came to me. Kitchen light at 3, fading into morning blue. Before I turned the light away, I danced one step with you.
The host said morning was approaching, then placed one final record on. A piano crossed the quiet kitchen, soft and clear before the dawn. I knew the tune within a heartbeat, though years had changed the words somehow. It was the song we heard together on our last long drive from town. One song before dawn, one road beneath the sky. Your head was resting near my shoulder as the sleeping fields went by. One song before dawn, still turning soft and slow, before the morning found our names. We had nowhere else to go. The highway signs were pale and empty, the dashboard glowing faded green. You traced a circle on the window where the early light could be seen. We never spoke about tomorrow. The night felt wide enough to stay. Then sunrise reached across the mirror, and you turned your face away. I never heard that song the same way after we said goodbye. It always ends a little too soon, just as darkness leaves the sky. One song before dawn, one road beneath the sky. Your head was resting near my shoulder as the sleeping fields went by. One song before dawn, still warm though years have gone. Whenever that last record plays, I drive with you till dawn. The bedroom door was open slightly. A narrow light lay on the floor. The late show drifted from the kitchen, then softened somewhere down the hall. My mother stood beside the ironing, her sleeves rolled halfway to her arms. She hummed beneath the fading signal while summer rain cooled all the rooms. Static in the hallway, soft beneath the song, I would lie awake and listen until the night moved on. Static in the hallway, warm behind the wall. I never knew those quiet sounds would be the ones I missed it all. My father slept beside the window, his glasses folded on a book. The ceiling fan moved through the shadows. The old clock trembled where it stood. A distant singer held a high note, then disappeared beneath the rain. My mother turned the volume lower and softly called my name. Static in the hallway, soft beneath the song, I would lie awake and listen until the night moved on. Static in the hallway, floating through the blue. Every room inside that house still sounds a little like you. Tonight the same weak station found me in a house they never knew. The hallway here is clean and silent. The walls are painted something new. I turned the little speaker higher the broken signal roam. For one brief moment down the passage, I heard my mother humming home. Static in the hallway, carry me back home.
The station weakened near the morning, its music folding into air. A distant voice kept losing pieces, then found the room again somewhere. I held the dial between my fingers, afraid to move it either way. The softer that the singer sounded, the closer came that final day. The signal fell, then rose once more, just like your footsteps near the door. When the signal faded, I heard you most of all. In every broken word and note, your shadow crossed the wall. When the signal faded, soft beneath the blue, the less the music reached the room, the more it sounded like you. You left before the summer ended, one suitcase waiting by the stairs. The taxi lights move through the curtains, I watch them vanish in the rain. You said the distance would be temporary, that every road could turn around. But years went quiet like a station, slowly disappearing from the dial. When the signal faded, I heard you most of all. In every broken word and note, your shadow crossed the wall. When the signal faded, morning entered through. The song was nearly gone from me, but not the sound of you.
host announced an older record, then lowered softly out of sight. A faint piano filled the kitchen and turned the window into night. We bought that album one September from a shop beside the square. You held the sleeve against your jacket, as though the singer knew us there. The record they played turned slowly through the blue. Every worn and quiet line still sounded new with you. The record they played brought back that little room, two chairs beside a borrowed player, one lamp against the gloom. We counted coins across the counter and walked home underneath the rain. The paper bag grew dark with water, but we were laughing all the way. We played the first side twice that evening, then let the second spin till dawn. You traced the names along the cover and sang the words you had heard wrong. The shop is gone, the street is wider. The record bears a silver line, but when that opening piano rises, your hand is resting next to mine. The record they played turned slowly through the blue. Every scratch between the notes still opened up to you. The record they played kept circling through the room, though all the years moved on ahead. That night still turns with you.
Final song was barely ending. Its last piano crossed the room. The sky behind the kitchen window was turning from black into blue. I still could see that summer evening, your suitcase open on the bed. Then suddenly a brighter voice began to read the morning news. When the morning news came on, the night we shared was gone. Weather, traffic, names and numbers carried daylight in. When the morning news came on, your shadow left the wall. The world returned in ordinary words, as though you'd never come at all. A train was laid along the northern line. Rain was falling near the coast. A minister was due to speak at 9. The market figured listened while the kettle trembled, then watched the first bus cross the square. The room grew clear with every headline, but your perfume lingered there. The night had given back your face. The morning took it slow. Between the final song and daylight, I almost let you go. When the morning news came on, the room began to move. The song was gone, the day had started, but I still carried you.
Window slowly filled with morning. The rooftops gathered into view. The host spoke softly through the final song, then thanked the one still listening. An empty cup stood by the speaker. The red dial faded in the light. I thought of all the rooms you entered, while music carried me tonight. Until the radio sleeps, stay with me a while. Through every song and broken signal, I could almost see your smile. Until the radio sleeps, let the old songs play. I do not have to lose you just because the night gives way. I heard the coast, the rain, the highway, the kitchen where we used to dance. I heard my mother in the hallway, and young love asking for one chance. Each voice became another doorway. Each melody returned a year. But morning did not steal those moments. It only made them clear. Some memories need no answer, no final word or last goodbye. They rest inside a quiet song and wake when night is passing by. Until the radio sleeps, stay with me a while. Through every song and broken signal, I can still remember your smile. Let the morning find its way. I will carry what was beautiful